Good morning, everyone. My name is James Carpenter, Country Living, and we've got a project today. If you watched maybe one of my other videos with the sorting of the nuts and bolts, we'll recap all that, and then we'll talk about the project at hand, which I've already accomplished quite a bit of it today. I didn't film it, but it would have been boring. I took all the nuts and bolts out of boxes and put them in totes. So let's take a look at what I did. If you remember from the last video, there was a bunch of cardboard boxes here. Inside those cardboard boxes are these fasteners. I'll try to get close up for you. These are nuts. As you can see, this is an entire kitty litter bucket full of nuts. This is actually bolts. I saved the tag. They're 8mm. Here's more bolts. Now, I got lucky here. These bolts are about twice as long as those little short ones. So that's going to come in handy. These are wing nuts. So we got quite a few of those. And then this one we have more nuts. And then this one we have bolts. And then this one we have a mix. Longer ones, shorter ones, and some nuts. I didn't want to take the time to physically sort all those, so I just put them in that little basket. Now, the other day, you probably watched a video where I sorted all this hardware. And remember, these bolts are from the Habitat connection. These were brand new in the box. They're from Uline. And I think I've got 6 more in the back room. My intentions are to build some wooden shelves with cavities. I'm going to take 2x12s and I'll make the compartments just perfectly the right size to fit these in. Now, what I'm going to make the shelves out of is more scrap. These are cutoffs. They're 2x12s. They're southern yellow pine, so they're a little bit more premium. There's a local company here near me that makes roof trusses. And these are the cutoffs. So typically they'd probably go to a landfill. But in this case, I purchased, well, this is one tote. I got 2 more totes in another location. But I'm going to take these 2x12s and I'm going to make those box-like shells. And then I'll put all the green totes in each cavity, 1 in each cavity. And then we'll have it very well organized. Now, in all honesty, even as a prepper, I've got far more nuts and bolts than I'll ever need. These things are brand new. I'm contemplating maybe doing some eBay with them or something. I mean, I just have too many of them. I mean, I'll never use them all in my lifetime, that's for sure. So I'm going to take some time. I'm going to move the green totes over here temporarily so that I can free the table up to build the shelves. I got all the green totes moved over here to this cart. And again, this cart's on wheels. This was all part of the deal here, this rebar. There's a big stack of that there. Now, what I've done is I've picked out some pieces of wood. Now, it'd be nice to have a 2x12 full length, but I believe the way I'm going to fasten this thing together, these seams are not going to be that crucial. This last little pile, those are 6 inches. The green totes are 5 inches. That allows me 1 inch of clearance above it. I'll make the width just maybe 1/4 of an inch bigger than the green tote. Now, again, this is Habitat lumber. These are Habitat screws. I'm going to use these to assemble it. And I've got 3 drills set up here. This one is the countersink for the head of this bolt. This one is the pilot hole, so we don't split the wood. And this one is the bit, star bit, to turn everything. Okay, so I'm going to start the assembly process. Okay, this is what I've come up with so far. I drilled that countersink for the head of the bolt. I'm in the process of drilling the hole, and there'll be 3 of these down through there. This clamp here maintains this 6-inch distance, keeps everything flush. And this clamp is holding the, what I'm going to call the spacer board. It's at 11 1/4 I talked about earlier, which means the next upright will go right here. And then at some point when we get to the end, we're going to have to transition another piece of wood into the scenario. Okay, the shelving unit's coming along. It looks like it's going to be 3 cavities. And obviously we're going to go higher with it. But I thought I'd show you how I'm putting this together with these bolts. First, I start out with the countersink and a line. Keep everything straight. Okay, so the tip of that bit actually leaves me a center, like a center punch. So I like to make sure the angle of the drill and everything's okay. And then pre-drill it. And last but not least, the Habitat screws. That's not good. Cracked on me, even with a pilot hole. I'm gonna repair that crack. I'm gonna drill a pilot hole. I'm gonna take, this screw has a very small head on it. I'm gonna run that in there to fix that crack. There we go, close it right up. I'll put this screw back in. Well, I'll tell you what, it must have wanted to crack, because that really didn't change things. But it will keep this from eventually pulling away. We'll do the same thing on this one. So the next upright will go right here. I've got some more screws. These actually, they look like they're about 1 foot long. "11 inches, I was close. What's going to happen is I'm going to drill pilot holes, and we're going to run that clear down through all of it to get the structure that I'm looking for. Because as you know, we're piecing this thing together with scrap Habitat lumber. Oh, by the way, these are from Habitat. I got them for pennies on a dollar also. I've never priced one at Home Depot that large, but I would imagine they're not cheap. So I'm gonna drill a few pilot holes and we'll go from there. All right, what I've done is I put that large clamp on there. That clamp actually came from the Habitat Restore. I've got a few more of them here. You can see the tag from the Restore. Now these are probably antiques. I mean, look at that wooden handle. But they're good quality. I mean, this is thick metal, nice clamp. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here because we're assembling this. Now, I've already drilled this one just to see how it was going to go. So I countersunk it. I ran the drill bit, would go all the way through this, and then I went into this board just a little bit. Okay, so this one here, I've done the countersink on, but I haven't drilled it. So let's do that. Get my gloves back on. Oh, by the way, these gloves, they came from Habitat. They got the rubber coating on them. I see other people wearing them on YouTube. Of course, they say Milwaukee or something on them, but these are every bit as good, I bet. I can wear a set of these for 2.5 weeks before I wear them out. And when I bought them, I bought several cases of them because I buy in bulk. But anyhow, I thought you might want to, since this is a prepper type channel, it seems like it's going that way. To have bulk supplies again is not going to be a problem for me. Worst case scenario, when I pass away, either my kids are going to liquidate everything or somebody's going to get lucky and have a nice inventory. So let's drill this other hole. I think I hit a tough spot in this southern yellow pine, but I just broke through. automatic ejection of the drill bit. How nice. That's one thing about these modern day lock it down deals. I like the ones where you use the key and you really torque it down. But that's just my opinion. So now we got 2 holes. And I should have another screw laying here. Here it is. Change the bit and nut driver. It looks like a T30 fits these. Oh my goodness, that sounds strong. I'm going to feel the inside, nothing on the outside. So I must have drilled a pretty straight hole. Take our clamp loose. Set the clamp aside. Now we'll take the next 6-inch piece. We'll get it all lined up, clamped on there. And I'm going to repeat this same process all the way across. And then we'll put our top plate on. Okay, we have a shelf built. I didn't put you through the misery of watching every single board be installed, but I did show you a little bit. The work area, as you can see, it's going to need cleaned up, but the finished product stands before us. There's 12 cavities, and there's 12 of those green totes. So they'll all have their own cavity. So if you were to need something, you just pull the tote out and you can push it back in like that. I didn't put all 12 of them in there because obviously some of them are humped up pretty good. That's going to be a project for another day. But this is actually day 2 on this. I got a few hours in it. Remember, this unit was made from scrap fasteners, scrap wood, even that 1x on the top, that's habitat wood there. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the video. I got to find a home for it. If you enjoy my content, by all means, subscribe and like the videos, hit the notification bell, do all that. I know you YouTubers know what to do, so enjoy your evening.